What's going on, everybody? Marty here with Comic Book Fanatics. I have got another unboxing for you guys. This time it is going to be the companion piece to the Amazing Spider-Man premium format figure that came out last year. This was in a pre-order that I had gotten last year, and it just finally came out. And this right here is the premium format statue of the Green Goblin. Alright? So, I'm not going to bore you guys with getting into the specs and the details and off like that. I don't do too much reviews, as you guys know. You'll see a lot of unboxings, and I'll show off the statue alone because, honestly, there's a lot of places you can go and find out. If you go to Sideshow Collectibles website, they'll have all the specs and dimensions and everything you need to know about the statue there. What I want to show you guys is how beautiful the piece is. I want to unbox it in front of you guys so you guys will know, well, one, if it all came undamaged, unbroken, or anything like that. And I wanted to basically show you guys the statue because this year, well, in the next coming year, I'm focusing on a certain theme, you know. So it's just basically no more, you know, just buying statues because I think it's a gorgeous statue or anything like that. And, you know, I had some, you know, some things like some issues where I, you know, just wanted to get everything that I saw that I thought was gorgeous, but, you know, as a collector, and as a collector who, you know, just I keep my statues. I don't really flip them a lot, but there are some statues that I am going to be selling, so maybe I'll just do a video on the statues that I'm going to be selling before I post them on eBay, and maybe give you guys the CBF fam discount, you know. But anyways, I'm starting to ramble now, and I get a little long-winded when I do that. I apologize, but let's go ahead and get to the opening of this, alright? As you guys can tell, the cover of the box is in the old classic, looks like John Romita Sr. of Spider-Man, and this is just all-around comic book from the comic books. And I really don't know which comic books, to be honest with you. I'm sure if I had just sat down and just kind of paid attention and looking at it, I'll probably see some that I recognize. But nevertheless, here to go. That's the Green Goblin right there. And that's what the premium format's going to look like. Alright. Let's go ahead and flip this over. Get around to getting this unboxed. Now, whenever I get a big box like this, whenever you get a big box like this, I recommend being very cautious. Be careful how you handle it. Because I'm sure a lot of the UPS people that deliver these probably throw these things around. And so I just want to be very, very cautious to make sure if there's any more damage, I don't cause further damage, if that makes any sense. Okay, looking on the bottom of this, looks like I have number 683 out of 2,000. So, what does that mean? That means only 2,000 of these bad boys were made, right? Okay. Here's the box. Bear with me as I go through this. You know, I don't do a lot of unboxings, which you guys know. I don't do a lot. But there are some statues that I like to do unboxings because I'm very excited about them. You know, and I love getting them, and I want to be able to share this with everybody out there on YouTube land, and share it with the people that are part of the Comic Book Fanatics family. And if you're not a member of the Comic Book Fanatics family, you don't know what you're missing. So, check us out on Facebook, check us out on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram as well. You can follow us on Twitter. You know, so basically all the social media platforms, you can find us. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Easy, easy, Marty, easy. Here we go. Wow. This is a huge piece, guys. Very huge. Okay, this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to take this, and I'm going to have to lay this down because we're going to have to put the base down first, and I need room for the base. Alright. God, this is huge. This is bigger than the Amazing Spider-Man. The bases, that is. Alright, so, oh, wow. Just looking at it so far, I mean, him on his little rocket that he rides, you guys can tell already. Look at that. How huge that is. See? You see how I stand to this? So that way you guys can kind of see the overall size of it, of me just standing right here. So there you go. Alright, so the base is down. So we've got to figure out how the rest of the pieces, parts and pieces, go onto this. Or it shouldn't be too hard. So, and here's the rest of the body. Let's inspect this. Make sure there's nothing damaged. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous, man. Paint job looks really well done. Wow. Look at that, huh? Okay, so let me lay this here first, because I know there's another part of this rocket pack. Not rocket pack, I guess you call it his rocket, I guess. So this is the other part to it. And assuming this is going to fit in there like this. No, it doesn't go that way. It's got to go this way, yeah. Because that's how it lines up. So let's put this in here. There we go. See? That's where his foot's going to go. Here, R2-D2. Alright, so then we got this other piece right here. And not exactly sure where this goes yet, so let's take a look. It's got to go right here. It's got to be the head piece. There you go. It's the head. And, oh, he's got himself a little satchel. Look at there. So this little satchel, and then it's got a little pin here. So that's actually going to fit onto one of his sides. And so it's going to fit on his right side because the pin, the opening of the pin is right there. So let's go ahead and wrap this around. We want it to go over his neck piece. Okay? So it has to be like that. And let's see if I can slide this under. Now this is not as it moves, so this is a little bit flimsy right here. So you gotta be very cautious because you don't want to break anything. Because just feeling this, it moves a tad bit, and I'm assuming it moves just enough so you can get, there you go, that over that. So get the, there we go. Alright, let me do this. No, let me not do that. So let's go ahead and move this down a little bit more. And yes, R2. And you got to be very, very careful of bringing this under his arm. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, and then this is going to slide into this little slot that they made for him. And so it just fits like that. Obviously. Okay. So there's this pin that goes right here. So we're going to slide that in there. And looks like his right foot just kind of rests on that right there. So there we go. That's how it just kind of fits in there. Just like that. And then of course, last but not least, we got his head. So let's check out. Wow, look at that. Crazy. Crazy. So we're going to, it just magnetizes right on there. All right. So, there it is. Let me move this out of the way so I can go ahead and center the statue on. You guys can have a better look at it. Alright. And then, there it is. The Green Goblin companion piece to the Amazing Spider-Man from Sideshow Collectibles. And I think wow. I don't even know it's actually going to fit on there. In this one, I was planning on putting it here because my Amazing Spider-Man's right here. So I was just going to kind of have it put in, but I don't think this is going to fit in there, to be honest with you. So I may have to just kind of put it on top. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Anyways, that's it. That's the premium format Sideshow Collectibles Green Goblin statue. And if you have this, congratulations, because I tell you what, this is really awesome. This is an iconic character within the Amazing Spider-Man. You've seen him in the movies, you've seen him in the comic books. I mean, he's one of the biggest foes of Amazing Spider-Man, you know? Besides him, the Vulture, Doc Ock. I mean, you've got one of the characters right here. I mean, he ended up, you know, he was one of the one of the main reasons why that Gwen Stacy was killed. You know, of course, Spider-Man tried to save her and everything, but due to him, there you go. I mean, one of his biggest foes, biggest villains of the Amazing Spider-Man. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video, and you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys soon.